Students, do you still remember how many roles that you're recommended to play in the DSE Speaking Part A discussion, and what fywss stands for? The name fywss includes the 5 basic roles that students can play in a discussion, and they are namely beginner, opinion giver, responder, interrogator, or questioner, and the last one, summarizer. What is a beginner? When you say simple sentences like, good morning or good afternoon, everyone, today we are going to talk about, or next, let's talk about. You actually play the role of a beginner because you try to begin a discussion or help the discussion move on. You are an opinion giver when you say, I think we should, I believe that, because, or in addition, I think. By using these expressions, you show others you try to give your own ideas in the discussion. Next, responder usually says, I feel the same way. I like your suggestion, or yes, you're right, to show their responses or agreement to other students' opinion. Interrogator or questioner. It's a role when you ask other students to give their opinions. You will say, does anyone have any ideas? Do you have anything to add? Or, what do you think? When you say these expressions, you actually encourage other students to say something in the discussion. Last but not least, you can be a summarizer by summing up what you and other students have discussed in the discussion. You will say, so to sum up, we think, or as just discussed. The 5 roles, beginner, opinion giver, responder, interrogator, and summarizer, are easy to play. All you need to do is to remember the expressions, listen to other students carefully, try to think of your own ideas, and express the ideas clearly and confidently.
Good morning, everyone. Today we need to talk about the details of the activities we should organize for the Mini Earth Day next month.
The first point we should discuss is the kinds of activities which should be included on the Earth Day. I think we can encourage students to recycle their unwanted clothes. What do you think?
I like your suggestion because recycling unwanted clothes can reduce land pollution. I think we should ask the school tuck shop to stop giving out plastic tableware to students on the Mini Earth Day.
I feel the same way. Besides recycling unwanted clothes and using recyclable tableware, I think we should encourage students to plant more potted plants in the garden of our school.
In addition, I think we can invite a speaker from the Environmental Protection Department to give students a talk on how to protect our Earth. Do you have anything to add?
To sum up, we decided to encourage students to recycle unwanted clothes, use recyclable tablewares, plant potted plants, and organize a talk on the Mini Earth Day. Let's move on to talk about where and how to host the Earth Day.
First of all, I suggest we hold the talk about environmental protection in the school hall.
That's right. Apart from the talk, we can also hold a quiz competition about environmental protection in the school hall. Do you agree with me?
I agree with you. In addition, we will have an exhibition about environmental protection in the covered playground.
I have another suggestion. Can we hold the exhibition on the football field? In this way, we can get more students to see the exhibition. What do you think?
You may be right, but I think we had better hold the exhibition in the covered playground because we don't know what the weather will be like outside.
To sum up, we will hold the talk and the quiz competition in the school hall. Also, we will have an exhibition in the covered playground. I think it's time for us to move on to the next point.
Actually, there are many different things that the students can do to help the environment when they are at home and at school.
Yes, that's true. I also think that students can reduce food waste by preparing the right amount of food at home.
I feel the same way. One more thing students can do at home is to switch off lights when they are not in use. This can save energy.
I couldn't agree more. Also, when students go to school, they should take their own reusable plastic bottles.
I like your suggestion. Besides this, students should recycle their old newspapers by putting them into the recycling bins. Does anyone else have any other ideas?
Yes, I've got one. I just come up with these ideas. That students can put a paper recycling bin in each of their classrooms, so students can recycling more conveniently. Apart from this, students can bring their own forks, spoons, and reusable lunch boxes to school.
Yes, you read my mind. As just discussed, students should take it upon themselves to save the environment by turning off unnecessary lights at home and reducing food waste. At school, they can help the environment by doing more recycling and reducing the use of plastic products.